And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our... All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the 5, down low. And for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Rui Hachimura is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Curry. Puts up a deep 3. The shot, no good. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
And here's Curry for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside Reeves. Hachimura outside. Here's James. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Right side Moody, from outside the arc. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Doncic, three-pointer. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
James can't get it to go.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And it's in there.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the score by Golden State. Here's Doncic. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick, and we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double-team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul of the game. Finney Smith checked in for Hachimura. And Golden State also making a switch. Santos has checked in for Podziemski. Now here's Finney Smith. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The shot by Reeves, no good. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Butler can't get it to go. Curry against James. And it's James with the jam.
Well, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Curry, that's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Connects checked in for the Lakers.
Dalton Knecht.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. You guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. Moody from outside. Doncic pulls down the board. The Lakers trail. Has to connect. Now James. Kicks it to Doncic. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Hayes with it. Now guarded by Moody. And it's the Lakers on the break. And there's James from the arc. Buries it from three. James has got 9 points.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
And that one's good. Green.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And finished off by Hayes.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
Curry, that's good.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Connect. Yet to see a basket. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Curry. It's Hayes with the rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Santos. Rebounded by LeBron.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And give Luka the ball, and you know what happens next. Instantly, he finds the shot.
7 seconds left in the first. And there's James from the arc. He's off on that one. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
So on the floor for Golden State, Curry and Hield to the sharp shooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And here's Curry for 3. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one. Lakers trail by 3. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Here's Jackson Davis, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Here's Vincent. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, stolen by Payton. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Curry. Vanderbilt with the block. They retain possession. Kuminga's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Connect. And there's the slam. And dunk to finish it off.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Warriors make some changes. Green's checked in for Jackson Davis. Butler comes in for Payton. And Santos is subbed in for Hield. Now here's Curry. He's got 15.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
LeBron going downhill. Counted for Vincent. Vincent's got 5.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Santos, the shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And the Warriors lead by 3. James passes to Reeves. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. The shot by James, no good. And it's Green with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And here are the Warriors now, after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Now, here's James. He's got 9. James, a freight train coming!
He's got a lot of weapons, but a sharp one is that little pull-up game. It's so dangerous.
And here's Green from the arc. Benson grabs the miss. The Lakers in the lead. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Reeves. And here's Finney-Smith. Inside. James can't get it to go. And the Warriors shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Curry gets the bucket.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, BA, and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Finney-Smith. Goodwin comes in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Here's Hachimura. Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Over Green. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Pass to Goodwin. Back to Doncic. This one for 3. Can't get it to fall. 6 for 10 now. The Warriors shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, BA. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Butler. No points so far. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Reeves comes in for Goodwin. James passes to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Doncic. The Warriors lead by 5. Here's Podziemski. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Doncic. Wide open. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets. Proving. Once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Well, Los Angeles shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Back to James. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Butler. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Reeves with the ball. Over heel. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
At the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's Reeves. The floater, and it's good on the layup. Reeves has got 6.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Santos has checked in for the Warriors.
Let me hear you.
The Warriors lead by 6. Here's Green. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Pass to Curry. Let's go with a 3. Curry rises up and hits the 3.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Outside Reeves. Curry with it. Now Doncic defending. Golden State with a rebound. Podziemski's shot is good. He's got 6.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
It's stolen by Green. The 3 is up. Curry with another miss. Lakers trail by 9. James deciding where to go with it. To the inside. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Doncic. Doncic throws it down.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
James can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 7. Curry takes it in. Shoots from the elbow. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Curry's accuracy makes the mid-range easy pick as he just goes up, nails the shot with ease.
From deep, here's Doncic. Hits the trifecta.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Oh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
Jimmy Butler taking it upon himself to get those 3 points back.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Doncic has got 24 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Payton's checked in. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. And here's Green from the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. To the paint. Here's Reeves. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Brandon Podziemski. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Now here's Reeves. He's got 9, and stolen by Green. Here's Podziemski. And it's all from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the middle. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
And finished off by Hayes.
They're behind right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. Nope, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Finney Smith. On target from range.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And here's Butler outside. Connects from downtown. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Now here's Curry. 23 points in the game.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate. How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Jacks up a 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Buzzer-beating backbreaker. That pushes the lead to double digits going into the final period.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so in the game for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Trayce Jackson-Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. They grab their own miss. The shot's good.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now, here is James. And here's Jackson-Davis from the arc. And it's Connect with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Vincent. Gets the three ball to go.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. It's intercepted. Drops in the layup for two. Vincent's got 5 points now this quarter.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Goodwin checked in for Los Angeles. Milton comes in for Vincent. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Green's checked in for Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Santos is subbed in for Hield. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in a bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Allie, thank you. And Los Angeles making a change here. Vincent's checked in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Screen by James. Vincent can't hit. The Warriors lead by 12. And here's Curry for three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 29 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's rolling around the perimeter ready to fire.
And this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Vincent outside. Down low. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Green for three. Hachimura with a rebound. Hachimura's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Green. They can't stop the run with that one. James outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. The three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors lead by 8. Moody from outside. Ooh, the smooth three from Moody.
Reeves.
Here's James. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Here for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Finney Smith. Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Podziemski's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Doncic. 4-3. Doesn't go that time. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Butler's shot is good.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Doncic outside. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Now Curry. Fires the three. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. That one no good. Nice D from Moody. The Warriors lead by 13. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Here's Green. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Shot is good by Reeves.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
And here's Butler outside. Knocks it down from distance. Butler's got 11 in the second half.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
A minute 31 left in the final quarter. Back to Reeves. Second shot opportunity. Luka on the attack.
How about the hustle from Doncic, a winning player?
Now here's Podziemski. Pass to Moody. Over James. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Warriors lead by 14.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning, because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
Team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
That's good from Doncic. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Warriors.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Stephen Curry.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Finney Smith checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Connects checked in for LeBron. And Goodwin is subbed in for Reeves. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Pass to Connect. The three ball. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Spencer grabs the miss. Here's Payton. Here's the three. Doncic grabs the miss. There's 18 seconds left in the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. The fourth team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Goodwin.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. Healed with the ball. The three. Drains the triple. And the Warriors lead by 15. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. My teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had a tough matchup and manned up. And at the end of the day, we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.